Hi, I'm Beth Dunkerson with Black Dragon Martial Arts in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Our challenges before working with Ken were pretty substantial. We went through a period where we were with a marketing company. We had somebody break away from us, and the marketing company basically went with them and left us just drowning. Half our students left with the person, and we were just devastated. All of a sudden, we were going from making a good living to just, Lord, probably half of what we were making. It was one of the scariest times in our lives. Our monthly recurring revenue before we started working with Ken was $30,000 or less per month. We were unable to pay our employees on a consistent basis. My own children worked for me and I couldn't pay them. Just going into the classes and seeing hardly any students in there compared to what we used to, it was depressing. We actually had to downsize on our vehicles because couldn't afford the ones that we had worked so hard to get. Getting calls from the bank for having overdrafts all the time. It was rough. It was a very rough period. And in the middle of that, we had to move out of our house into another house, and the rent doubled because we had been in the other house for so long and just struggling to make sure that all the bills were paid just to live. It was really, really difficult. Working with Ken now compared to what we were before, we're making at least $15,000 more per month. And it's just increasing all the time. It's beyond words. As a woman, I struggle with wanting security in my life, making sure my kids are fed and clothed and have a house to live in, and now we can actually enjoy doing extra things. We're actually talking about doing a family cruise next year for Christmas. It's given me a new lease on life. Seriously. If I had advice for someone looking to work with Ken, the first thing I would say is don't wait. The longer you wait, the worse your situation is gonna be, and it's gonna just be the struggle bus trying to get there. If you're already in a position where you feel like you're not getting enough out of your school, it doesn't get better. It really doesn't. And I'm just so grateful that my husband and I decided to take the leap of faith. And it takes a couple months to see that, but wow, after you get all the initial stuff done, it's like a rocket ship. What separates Ken from other agencies, oh my gosh, I could probably talk about this for hours. So one of my biggest things, especially for me, because I work the front desk at our school, mostly. I do teach every once in a while, but I'm mostly the front desk. I would have to hire 2 other people to do the job that they do for me. They literally take care of every lead that comes in. Then they also follow up on them, but they're also making sure that they're gonna come into the school. They do all the prep work. I don't even talk to someone usually until they walk in the door. And I already have background information on them. I'm already ready to go as soon as they get there. Then the other part of Ken is weekly meetings online that we can all sit and learn how to make our schools more efficient, make them better for our students, for our parents, and especially for our team. So, I mean, gosh, like I said, I could go on for hours.